and welcome to the Posh Travel Blog. I'm Christina.
And I'm Stuart.
And we're currently on board Oceania Serena, cruising from Seville, and we finish in Dublin tomorrow morning, so this is our last night on board. We've set sail from Cobh in Ireland, and it is very rough.
It's going like this at the moment.
So excuse us if we're swaying. We're in the library at the back, and it's very grand in here, so we'll show you some footage of this area. The public spaces on board are beautiful, very, very well appointed.
Yeah, it's an old ship, 1999, but it's all been done up and it's really nice inside, actually.
It is lovely.
But we're a bit disappointed, so you'll see it as the video goes on.
Got some mixed feelings, so we're going to take you right back to the beginning when we embarked in Seville.
Tell you the whole story.
That's it. Well, obviously, we've got other videos coming onto the channel, what we thought of the dining, and you'll see, obviously, pictures in this video as we go along.
So, let's go.
So good morning from sunny Seville. We stopped filming yesterday. The embarkation was a little bit frantic, to say the least, wasn't it?
It was. We've got Christina's father with us again, and Joan, who's 91 years old. And there was a big gangway up, and they said, "Up you go." And I said, "Well, no, we told you she can't climb the gangway. She has to go, usually like on Seabourn and things, they'll help you, assist you up." And they said, "Well, no." So in the end, we had to put her through the luggage hold, didn't we?
Yeah, I sort of feel like there's a hatch underneath where luggage goes for it to get her out. It was all, we were just...
It was so stressful, so we decided to quit the filming, and now this is take two. This is the second day, isn't it?
So feeling fresh this morning. We've had a good night's sleep. Mixed feelings at the moment, isn't it?
I'm going to see what we feel by the end of this cruise. But this cruise is touted as the best cuisine at sea. And actually, we had dinner last night. We're going to show you all the restaurants and everything. And we've had better, basically.
We have, yeah. It is first day, and obviously it's sort of changeover, so I know it's always a little bit frantic on the first day of a cruise. Yeah. So we're going to give it time. We're not going to make any judgment.
So we'll see how it goes.
But we'll keep you posted on that.
Definitely. Just a quick rundown on the ship.
Yeah, it was formerly it was built in 1999 for princess cruises, and it was the Tahitian Princess. So
it's quite an old ship. I mean, we had a travel agency business. We opened it in 1999, and that seems forever ago to be sold. This is an old ship, but it was refurbished recently in 2019, and they've refurbished it really nicely, actually. And we'll show you all the ship and the public rooms and our cabin and everything as we go.
It takes about 684 guests. It's just over 30,000 tonnes. So it's a mid-size and it's lovely. We've been on Azamara years ago on the journey, and it's the identical ship, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
we came on board and thought, this is the Azamara ship. So obviously Princess built these ships and sold some to Azamara and some to Oceania. Oh, that's the other thing. Actually, we were calling it Oceania. Loads of people have called it different words, haven't they?
Yeah.
Different ways.
Pronunciation here.
But this morning we watched the video online, and it's Oceana.
The silent I.
Yeah, silent I. So Oceana, but we've got to remember that because I've programmed myself at Oceania. Yeah. So anyway.
And this is the Serena.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Today we're in Seville, and we leave this evening. So all aboard. I think it's all aboard 5:30 actually today. So we're going now into the city to see beautiful Seville, which we've never been to, even though we live in Malaga, not very far away. So it's going to be amazing to see this stunning city.
And not many cruise ships can get up the river here. It's 50 miles from the port entrance, but so this is quite something else, really.
It is really. We're docked very central.
Yeah.
I mean, we just checked 20 minutes walk into town, so that's what we're going to do now.
There are complimentary shuttle buses, but we need to work off the dinner that
we don't like complimentary shuttle buses. We like exercise. Okay, so this is it. You're going to see the ship, you're going to see the public areas, and the entertainment, the dining. We're going to show you it all. And, of course, the ports of call.
Absolutely. So we're just back from our tour of Seville this morning. We walked the whole thing, didn't we? I think we've done about 10 or 11 kilometres
No
in
courtesy
total.
buses or horse and carriage for us.
No, Shank's pony.
But it's a lovely city. I mean, if you've not been to Seville, go, because it's stunning.
Oh,
and we only
beautiful.
live 2 hours away. We've never been. Crazy, but absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, we've only probably scratched the surface, so we'll be back, definitely.
Definitely.
So we're going to now go back on board and have a nice lunch, freshen up, and we're going to show you the suite, because we didn't get to do that yesterday. So
yeah, and then we'll go up, show you the lunch and what we're having.
Absolutely.
It looks quite good. It's very hot today as well. I think it's about 36 degrees, so...
I just realised I said suite. It's actually a cabin. It's an outside cabin. So.
Yeah, she's getting a bit carried away there.
It's the heat.
We haven't got a suite on here, unfortunately.
So it's nice to be back on board and feel that air conditioning. It's so hot outside. The gangway is actually on deck 4, and guess what? We're on deck 4, so we haven't got far to walk to the cabin.
We'd rather be on deck 9.
Absolutely.
In a top suite, but we're not.
Well, this is us, 4026. Come in. It has been cleaned as well.
Goodness.
So, it's very nice, very cosy.
This is just an ocean view cabin, deck 4, 4026.
Yeah.
So there's nothing special, it's just a lead-in category, I think, of an ocean view.
It's very well appointed. We obviously slept last night and the bed is super comfortable, the pillows are comfortable, no complaints there at all. It's lovely, and it can be reconfigured into twin beds as well.
Yeah, it's an old ship, but they've done it up quite nicely. But it's very compact.
Very. You've got to really be organised. And we've after this cruise, we are going on another one. I won't tell you yet, but it does involve hiking boots and coats and jumpers, and so there's lots of shoes. And
we're in the top suite.
I know. So trying to find for a place for everything has been a bit challenging.
Yeah. So we've got a window over there.
Just pull out the sun. Oh, actually, see the size of it.
Back.
Actually, our underwear is drying on the sun and the wind is still there.
Maybe don't pull the net back.
No complimentary
You've got an
laundry.
interactive television as normal. And then you've got this dressing table and wardrobes. And then we've got a bathroom, which they have refurbished. But it's very compact again.
I think
oh my God, we're so used to Seabourne. And on the last cruise, it was Seabourne and Regent.
That's it. We're just spoiled, aren't we?
We're
totally spoiled.
With double sinks and luxury walk-in showers and baths, and this is like an old-fashioned cruise, but it has been done up.
Oh, it has been done up to a lovely...
The showers like this, tiny.
Lovely finish, isn't it?
But the finish is nice, and the products are nice, Bulgari.
Oh, they're really nice.
So that's it.
Great.
That's the cabin tour. It's not very big, so we didn't have to do much. So, we're at Waves, which is the pool grill area. I've just shown you the footage of it quickly, and we've just opted for a side salad. They've got some really unusual things up there, like Wagyu burgers, lobster and steak sandwich, things like that. So we're going to try some of these. Yesterday we had the lobster and steak sandwich. But it wasn't blow away, to be honest with you. I wasn't that excited. So today I've ordered the Wagyu burger. But to be honest, the salad selection is pretty mean. There's not even any onion up there, so it's a bit strange. But considering this is the best cuisine at sea, Regent and Seabourne and Explorer Journeys are beating it hands down at the moment. So we'll carry on through the cruise. I'll show you the burger when it arrives. Christina's having a mahi-mahi burger, and see what we think. So, the Wagyu beef burger's just arrived, and to be honest, we have been on mass market cruises in the past, big ships, Morella, Princess, things like that. And they're actually beating it. I can't believe it. This burger looks so unattractive. If you look at that. Look. The best, and that is supposed to be the best cuisine at sea. No, sorry. At the moment, not very impressed.
You've got some nice squeezy bottles of ketchup and mustard there as well.
Oh dear.
So I've opted for the grilled mahi-mahi fish burger. But again, I mean, I've yet to taste it, but it just looks pretty bland. Some just chips thrown on the side and some coleslaw. Yeah, we've got some wine. It's another story, but we've signed up for the Prestige all-inclusive wine. So we're going to put a separate drinks package on there.
Yeah, because that's another story.
Yeah.
But the wine was really warm, so Christine had to order some ice cubes to put in.
We are outside with Seville, and it is sort of in the 30s today.
Yeah,
so.
but the wine came from indoors. so far not impressed.
To be good.
Sorry. So we're off. There's the city in the background. And we're going to be cruising down this river, all the way down. I think it's about 50 miles down river to get back to the Atlantic. And people are laying out on deck. There's a band. Yeah, great. It's going to be a nice journey down the river. So we're just cruising down the river and we're entering this. And we're really close. I don't know if it's a lock or if it's a flood defence system. There's a road. Look at that.
Must be going under a drawbridge.
Yeah, this is fascinating, really. So this is when you miss a balcony cabin. We've only got a window, so we can't see left or right. And in fact, we are in a lock, which I'm so surprised at. I can't believe it. We've only just left Seville. And the ship literally only just fits in. I'll show you some footage, hold on. There we go. You can see there, the gate that end. And if we turn around here, the gate the other end. So that's amazing, and it seems so strange because we've just come off a river cruise with Uniworld, and now it feels like, oh look, the gate's opening. So we've reached, it hasn't risen very much. It's so strange to be on a cruise ship in the middle of the countryside.
So good evening, everybody. We're in the Grand Bar. It's a lovely bar, and it's just before you go into the main restaurant. So we're just having pre-dinner drinks here. I'd like to just introduce my dad to the channel and Joan to the channel. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers. So we're in the grand dining room tonight. Actually, it's a real elegant space.
Very elegant.
The crockery is Versace, no less. So a few of those.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Look at that. So a few of those are going to go in our bag before we leave the ship. But actually, the menu, it looks quite nice. Appetizers, beef carpaccio, rustic roasted tomato cheese tart, watermelon, chilled shrimp cocktail, and serrano ham, soup and salad, asparagus soup, consommé, lobster bisque, and different salads. And then the main course is fresh sea bass, it says fresh, Malaysian beef Penang, a roasted rack of lamb rack, chicken casserole, red curry vegetable, and then they've also got signature dishes, sirloin steak, salmon supreme, and rotisserie chicken. So it's quite a nice selection. So we're going to decide what we want, and then we'll show you what we order. So this is the appetizer, which is a prawn cocktail. It's a very standard prawn cocktail, to be honest. It's 3 prawns with a bit of lettuce and some tomato relish. So yeah. So that's not that exciting, but I'm sure it's nice. Joan has got a tomato tart. Let me just show you. There's a tomato tart, and that's it. And Dad's got the prawn cocktail as well. So yeah, see how it goes.
So the second starter, I've got the cream of asparagus soup with a little bit of smoked salmon on there. I think we've all got the same, bar Dad, who's got the beef consommé. It's nice. Oh, it's the tasty.
Sample it.
It's okay.
So the main course has arrived. I've got rack of lamb, and it looks nice, but it looks very standard cruise fare, very like you were on a major cruise line. Christina's got beef Penang. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night because we're going in the Asian restaurant. So we've got extra vegetables, and Dad and Joan have got sea bass. It says it's fresh sea bass with a sauce.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
So it looks
I love
nice.
fish, you know me.
So yeah, I think it looks good, but I don't think it. I think, you know, after just coming off Seabourn and Regent, they still win. I haven't tasted it yet. Let me just have a quick taste. It's nice, but all I can say is it's more like the big cruise ships when you go into like P&O or Royal Caribbean or somewhere like that, which is nice food, but not outstanding where like Regent or where you're blown away. That's all I can say. Yeah, considering it's the best cuisine at sea, so far no. Sorry.
So I've gone for the beef Penang curry. The beef is really tender, and the sauce is really, the curry sauce is really nice flavour. Yeah, it's a really nice combination. Steamed rice and extra vegetables.
Great.
Very nice.
So Jones ordered a souffle, but it's not quite a Seabourn souffle. Oh dear. But I'm sure you'll enjoy it, Joan. And I've ordered an ice cream. Christina's ordered a coffee. And a wine, of course.
So we're just, we're sort of going into the ocean, I think, any minute, do you think?
Still in the river at the moment, but
Yeah.
we're nearly there, nearly into the Atlantic. Which has been amazing, actually, sailing down the river. It's unbelievable. We've had dinner, as you've just seen, and it was nice food. We can't complain. The food was nice, but I keep going back to this: the best cuisine at sea, because the brochure was amazing. On the internet, it was all about the best cuisine at sea. You're going to be blown away. It's going to be absolutely incredible. And unfortunately, the food is nice. Don't get me wrong. We're not complaining.
Yeah. No.
But it is not the best food at sea.
No.
It was very major cruise line standard. Cunard, P&O, Royal Caribbean, four-star plus standard.
Very good main staple diet food, isn't it? It's
but
fantastic.
not fine dining, and not Regent Seven Seas, not Explorer Journeys, and not Silver Sea or anything like that. It's one notch below that, unfortunately. But we've had a nice evening.
Yeah.
We're not complaining.
Amazing. The staff had some lovely staff tonight as well, didn't we?
There was a lady, a
wonderful.
sommelier called Maria, who was lovely. Another gentleman, both were from Serbia, and they were lovely.
Couldn't do enough for us. They were just
Really lovely.
They were lovely.
So yeah, we've had a nice evening, but we're not blown away.
No.
We expected an awful lot with all this hype prior to getting on board, and it's not actually panning out as we imagined, is it?
No.
But anyway, it's a gorgeous evening. It must be still about 28 degrees. Just going to wander around the decks now, and then probably head for the sack. So we're not actually going to bed. We're heading for the Horizon Spa. We heard the music.
Good morning from Portimão in the Algarve. We're up bright and early. The clocks went back last night an hour, so we had an extra hour's sleep.
Which is lovely.
We're just about to head into the buffet restaurant for a breakfast.
Yeah, so that should be interesting. I wouldn't imagine it's going to be the finest breakfast to see, because so far nothing has been, but we will see.
That's it, with living hope. So this is the Waves grill for breakfast. Breakfast here generally goes on a little bit later to 10:30 each morning. It's just more of a continental. You've got your breads, cold cuts, and fruit selection, and granola bowls.
Pretty basic.
Yeah, and some juices over there.
So we're going to go try the indoor breakfast, the buffet breakfast. Let's go and give that a try.
So this is the main buffet dining room for breakfast. And you've got sort of smoked fish there, salmon, cold cuts. Morning. Morning. All the hot bacon and eggs, mushrooms and sausages.
Thanks. Pastries.
Pastries.
Morning.
I think it just duplicates again at this
Same,
end. Fresh fruit. Morning.
Fresh fruit and cereals. Yogurt.
Morning.
Yeah.
And blueberries and strawberries.
Right.
Lovely.
So we're having the breakfast.
Yeah, we've got a lovely position out at the back of the ship here, with views to Portimão in Portugal, and the fruit selection is lovely.
Breakfast is quite nice, actually.
Yeah, very good.
We've got blueberries, strawberries, kiwi,
melon,
so
papaya.
that's in the way. Watermelon. No, it's come running across the table. Nut selection. Then there's a full. I just showed you a second ago the full hot selection and
Picking the eggs to order. But
cereals and things.
No.
There's no green juice, freshly squeezed green juices that you do get on some of the ships, but they have got orange juice, so we've ordered some orange juice.
Yeah, and some teas. So I can't
and
complain.
it's quite pleasant sitting out here. Actually, it's lovely.
Lovely.
Yeah, really nice.
So the lovely waiter from dinner last night, who we got this morning at breakfast, we asked if we could have avocado, but he went off for what seemed like an age, and he went to the main dining room, and he's got some portions
Fresh
of avocado.
avocado. He's a nice guy, actually.
Lovely, isn't he?
About the best waiter on it. And anyway, I went through to get sourdough toast, thinking I'm going to get like fresh bread, and that was it. So that wasn't great. Then I got some scrambled eggs, which is so average.
Yeah.
So the fruit was really nice, but
Fruit
the rest
was
of
lovely.
it is not that great, to be honest with you. It's average. It's any major cruise line, big cruise ship sort of style food. So yeah, that's breakfast. So we took the shuttle bus down from the ship into well, they dropped us off. There was 2 points. One was like a marina area, but there doesn't seem to be much there. And then they take you into the main area, Praia da Rocha, where the beach is. But we've decided to hop off the bus at the first stop and call an Uber and go to a place which we always wanted to see, called Lagos.
It's meant to be beautiful. It's got is it 14th century
old town and
castle there, is it?
a lovely beach. So yeah, we're in an Uber, bargain price, and that's where we're heading.
So good evening everybody. We're just pulling out of Portimão port in the Algarve, Portugal. Had a lovely day in Lagos today, somewhere we've always wanted to go to, so it's really pretty. We've got a formal night tonight, but in the newspaper it said something like appropriate attire, so we thought, what does that mean? So we rang down and they said no ripped jeans. But it is the
Whoops.
poor prawns are going. So it's a captain's night, and we have a reservation in the speciality restaurant Red Ginger this evening. So we've heard very good reports, so we're looking forward to giving that a whirl, and we'll come back to you and let you know our thoughts.
I'll just show you the sail away. Yeah.
So we've just come and we found my dad and Joan in the theatre, in the bar. They came to the captain's welcome party tonight. Unfortunately, we missed it, but it's lovely. It's a really nice area. Very. It's lovely. They've been bringing around canapes.
Lovely, thank you.
And all the drinks are on the captain tonight, so we're obviously signed up for the drinks package, but I wonder it's so busy in here at the prices, the drinks that they charge. So any drink you like, which is lovely. So yeah, cheers everybody. Cheers, Joe.
So tonight we're in Red Ginger, and we're really excited about this because we love Asian fusion restaurants. So soups, tom kha gai, the coconut one, chili miso soup, salads, a spicy duck and watermelon salad. Well, we love that on Regent, so we've got to try that. Thai beef salad, avocado lobster salad, sesame wakame salad, Asian greens, and then appetizers. For example, they've got caramelized tiger prawns, crispy ginger calamari, tuna tataki, chicken satay. It's quite a nice selection actually there. Seared salmon with scallop ceviche. And their main courses, they keep recommending miso glazed sea bass, and they did the same on Regent actually, so that's a really nice dish. Lobster pad thai, red curry prawns, bay scallop trilogy. There's a Thai vegetable curry. Then on the meat courses, you've got a beef Penang, beef teriyaki, braised duck breast, lamb rack, and a pork dish. And then they've got the sides such as organic steamed brown rice, which we'll definitely order, red ginger stir-fried rice, noodles, broccoli and shiitake mushrooms, green asparagus. So I think it's going to be enjoyable. Really excited about this one.
So it's absolutely lovely in here tonight. The chef has come over with the maitre d' and introduced himself. We've got the amuse-bouche of some edamame beans here, but so far, absolutely lovely. Service is fantastic and really enjoying it.
So this is quite exciting, and actually this is the best service on the ship, and the staff is so lovely. They're from the Philippines majority, but they're so nice. But they've just delivered the appetizers, and we've got duck watermelon salad, which we love. Then a prawns here, chicken satay, and some crispy calamari. And then we doubled up on a couple of the dishes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so really looking forward. This looks lovely.
That's not great, doesn't it?
Perfect. So the main courses arrived. The starters were really good, delicious. So we're really impressed tonight, really enjoying it. And the main courses arrived. Look at this. I've got the beef massaman. We've got asparagus. Dad's got and Joan have got the miso glazed sea bass. There's broccoli with shiitake mushrooms. There's brown organic rice, and there's a green curry there. And Christina's got red prawn curry. So this looks really nice, and so far so good. Best service on the ship, best food on the ship. Excellent. So I'm trying to suck in. So for dessert, I've got matcha green tea ice cream, which looks really tasty. Joan, you've ordered creme brulee with lemongrass, I think it is, which looks amazing. And Christina has ordered a yutsu sorbet. Look at that.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
And we've got lemongrass tea to finish off as well. And perfect service. So tonight, amazing. Really pleased. Loved our meal. Super service. Great food. Really spot on tonight, so I'm so pleased to report back that. So good morning from Lisbon.
It's lovely, isn't it? Beautiful city. Really
Yeah,
lovely.
it docks quite central, the ship, but then it's a long walk. It's all very hilly city, so you've got to walk up a big hill to get into the main area where we are now. Oh, there's alternative. There's lots of there's a hop on, hop off bus that you can book. Also, there's lots of tuk-tuks that you can pay, but it's quite pricey, wasn't it?
Yeah.
An hour and a half was 140, so I thought that's quite a lot. So once again, Shank's pony walking into
There,
town.
and you've got all the hit sites on our phone, so
Yeah.
we'll get around them all.
Last night's meal was amazing. Like I showed you, it's really
It was standout, wasn't it?
It's really really
Yeah, it
good.
was
So and
lovely.
breakfast this morning was good as well. So so
Yeah.
we're actually quite enjoying it
Yeah,
at the
we're
moment.
really it's doing it, and it is a beautifully appointed ship. It really is. The public areas are stunning.
Yeah.
And obviously the itinerary. You know, we've been Seville, Algarve yesterday, Lisbon today. So
Yeah, the itinerary is
it's
really
lovely.
unusual, and I think that's what they're aiming
Yeah.
for. But yeah, I'll show you some sights of Lisbon.
This is my story, raised in a small town trying to burn out in glory.
So we came back from Lisbon city centre just in time because it's absolutely poured with rain.
Yeah, horrendous
isn't
sort
it?
of thunderstorm, hasn't it? Really.
Yeah, so we had a nice lunch on the back. It was like a Turkish lunch today, so
That was really
it was
tasty.
okay today,
really
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
And now we thought we'd just have a swim.
Work off some calories.
And there's no one else in the pool, so we've got it all to ourselves, and maybe want to go in one of the jacuzzis as well.
Yeah, it's really comfortable, isn't it? As well, this outdoor area.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah,
Well, the temperature's
really
not
nice.
cold. It has dropped a little bit, but it's still stormy, so yeah. So we're just sailing out of Lisbon, and there's Christ the Redeemer out there. This is when you wish you had a balcony. We've only got a window. And there's the 25th of April bridge, it's called. And the ship sails directly underneath it. We're just passing under the bridge now, and actually if you're out on deck, you can actually hear it. It's where the traffic's going over. You can hear a very sort of spiritual sound. It's really odd. And now off to Porto. Should be really lovely because we've never been there before. There's a train going over as well.
Manhattan. I always tell people if you come to New York, you must take a ride on the subway, and if you ride on the subway, you must bring your camera because you'll see things on the subway you'll never see again. The first thing you'll never see again is your camera. That's kind of the first 5 minutes. That's New York City these days. Now that's just a joke, by the way. Don't get all bent out of shape. Comedy is just life exaggerated.
Good morning, everybody, from Porto in Portugal. It's the second largest city in Portugal. It's famous for the wine, the port, the fortified wine, and the grapes are grown in the Douro Valley. And we're actually docked in the banks of the Douro River.
Yeah, we've just entered the Douro River just to come to the port. It'd be lovely to one day to do a river cruise down the Douro,
Isn't
and
it?
see
I'd
the
love to do
scenery and
that.
everything.
That's on the list.
But the town centre, the city centre, is a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site, so must have some spectacular buildings. So we're doing our own thing again. We've just noticed there is a shuttle bus into town every 45 minutes. First one at 10:30. So I think but there's some tuk-tuks down there. We might try that today.
That's it. Have a
Otherwise-
guided tour. It's our first time, so yeah,
we'll
exciting.
have a look round. So that'd be lovely.
Yeah, last night went to the main dining room for dinner again.
Again.
Not blown away really. It was lovely food. I suppose comparable to sort of Holland America.
Yeah,
or
nice
one of
food.
those
Holland
good
America line
food,
celebrity standard,
but just not.
but not Seabourn region
Yeah.
standard. So we're back to that again.
Yeah.
Back to the finest cuisine at sea. And I have
say.
put a note downstairs to the reception because they wanted comments
Yeah.
halfway through the cruise and said, this isn't the finest cuisine to see.
I think you went for the scallops, crispy scallops last night, so we thought, oh, they'll be lovely laid out. But I think it was like literally half a scallop diced into tiny,
chopped up tiny little scallop inside like a phyllo pastry shell. So very odd. I was expecting, scallops on a pea puree with a blah 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 blah. But no,
a bit of foam
no
on
such
the
luck.
side.
A bit of foam would be nice. Anyway, so we're looking forward to today. It's a bit cooler today, about 20 degrees, but I've got my jeans on. I think it'll be lovely. It just
Ready
feels
to go.
lovely. Yeah, here we go.
So we are in Porto. It is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful, really, really beautiful. I want to come back. I want to do a river cruise now. We've just spied a Uniworld ship over there. But just look at the scenery behind. It's just stunning. And we found a little waterfront restaurant, and really rustic, really typical Portuguese. Sort of Portuguese lady serving. She's handwritten the menu there as well. She's recommended that we have the clams. They're really fresh.
Garlic shrimps.
And then they've got a local wine and breads and olives. Carafa of wine.
Gorgeous.
So this is
Nice
the
way to
moment,
spend a day. So that was so delicious. It was so rustic. It's called Infante de Enrique. So if you're ever in a Porto, it's literally, you can see the bridge from here and across, and it's just so simple but so delicious. And we've finished it all up, eaten far too much bread, and now we're on the port. Well, obviously, if you're in a Porto, you've got to be on the port.
You haven't told them about the plated cheese that you've made.
But if you order port, you've got to order cheese, haven't you? Sorry.
So good evening, everybody. We're back from our day in Porto. We had an absolutely lovely day. It has been the highlight of the cruise, really has. And we were sort of so lucky with the weather because it's been lashing with rain since we got back. And we're just setting sail. You can see it out of the window. It doesn't look very nice out there. Captain's just announced that I think we've got a 35, force 35, does that sound
Not
right?
force 35, we'd be in real trouble.
What is it? Something 35.
He said it's a 35 knot wind from the bow.
From the bow.
And that means there's going to be 8-foot waves.
Yeah, 2.5
Which is
metre,
quite,
8
on a
foot.
small ship like this, that we'll feel it, no doubt. So
hopefully, we're going to go and collect my dad and Joan. We're just going to have a drink probably in the Grand Bar and then just another night in the main restaurant again. But as I say, it's been a lovely day.
yeah, and tomorrow we're in I think it's the port for Santiago de Compostela.
Yes,
We've never
yes.
been there either,
No,
so we're
that'll
looking
be-
forward to that as
yeah.
well.
So change of plan, we've actually come to the Martini bar. It's normally packed out in here, but we've managed to get a table, and I've opted for the lemon drop, and Joan's gone for the Bardot, and regular drinks for the others, gin and tonic. Cheers.
Thank you.
sea. And a new program is being worked on as we make this announcement. So as soon as that's ready, we will send it to your staterooms, and I'll make the announcements as well. We apologize for the cancellation. These decisions are not made lightly. The safety of you, our guest, and the crew is the #1 priority.
So good morning from the Atlantic Ocean. So we've got the bonus today. We've got 2 sea days now. So,
Lovely.
in a row.
2 sea days cruising across the Bay of Biscay instead of going to Santiago de Compostela.
It's going to be good because we can get on with some videoing, can't we, as well?
Yeah, we definitely want to do our videos. So
prior to that, we're going to go to the laundrette. That's a first, isn't it? We haven't done this, but
well, all the cruises we go on include laundry, or you get complimentary laundry,
or a special offer of a bag a week or something.
A bag, but no special offers on here.
No, and it's like just under a shirt is just under $5. Trousers,
Plus probably.
I don't know if there's any pluses on there, but underwear is just under $2 a pair of. So we'll wash those through, and
We haven't got much. We've got, as you well know, we've got Christina's dad with us, and we're going on another cruise after they've got quite a bit of washing, so we'll put all that in. So that's our treat for the day.
Yeah, very exciting.
Who wanted to see the cathedral in Santiago anyway?
No, you all wanted to see the laundrette though. So we finally found the laundrette, and it's just chock-a-block in there. So
It's a nightmare.
Anyway, Stuart's carrying the bag back again now. That was a waste of time, wasn't it?
So we've had lunch, come back to the laundrette, and yes, there's a free machine. Hooray! Christina's being very diligent.
Just checking there's no hankies left in any pockets, tissues.
So here we are.
The washing's doing nicely, isn't it? We've left that for 20 minutes
The
going
washing's
round.
in the machine. Hang on. That's it, we're both in focus now. And we're having a walk around the deck. It's a bit windy and it's not really cold. It looks like it might rain, so we're just making the most of it. And then we're back down to the dryers to do the drying.
Yeah, I'm breaking in my new hiking shoes.
On another day at sea tomorrow. Oh my God.
I feel a bit as if I'm on stilts at the moment.
Try and do a bit of exercise. So 13 times around this deck equals 1 nautical mile. How many have we done?
This is our 10th.
Oh, you said you wanted to do 10 miles, did you?
So we've had a lovely meal in Red Ginger, the fusion Asian restaurant, and now we're going to the theatre. Apparently it's a cross sort of opera singer, a guy from the UK, so looking forward to that. Ship's bobbing around a bit this evening, so we're not drunk, I promise, so we're all over the place.
Listen to my heart, can you hear it sing? Telling me to give you quello non hai, vedo due sotto con te, adesso si divertono con te.
So we're at sea, we're in the middle of the Bay of Biscay. It's very, very rough and it's very, very cold. We've just been out on deck and done our 26 times round, which equates to 2 miles. And now we're in Baristas, which is the speciality coffee shop. It's the grand bar in the evening, so it's the grand bar that just before you get into the grand restaurant, the grand dining room. But by day it becomes Baristas, the speciality coffee shop. So we're going to try out, after all the walking, I'm thinking I might have an Aspen coffee which has got Bailey's Irish cream in it, and you're going to go for a traditional Irish, I think.
Yeah, it needs something warming. I mean, it's the middle of June and the temperature's about 11 degrees.
It's really cold.
What is going on
isn't
with the weather in the world?
We have to put cotton wool in our ears when we walk round because my ears are aching.
And after this, we're off to Iceland. We must be mad. Sure, we should change the flights and go to Adriatic instead.
It's got the Aspen coffee with the Bailey's.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
Yummy.
Good evening, everybody. We're in the Grand Bar and we're having a nice pre-dinner drink here before we make our way up to the Tuscan grill restaurant, the speciality steak restaurant. We've got a new cameraman tonight. It's my dad. He's doing a grand job.
I've given him the instructions, told him to keep his hand steady.
He's doing fantastic.
He's doing a good job. So we're looking forward to it. They do steaks, they do lobster, they do various things. So we'll go over the menu, show you the dishes. So cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
So we're in the Tuscan steak tonight, and it looks a really nice menu actually. They've got some appetizers, for example, lump crab cake, green asparagus, shrimp trio, escargot, oysters Rockefeller. Then there's various soups, baked onion soup, lobster bisque, minestrone. There's some salads, and then main courses, surf and turf, free-range rotisserie chicken, Dover sole, whole Maine lobster, and then they've got various steaks, filet mignon, ribeye, New York strip, prime rib, 32 ounces. Wish I was hungrier. And then there are various sauces, pasta dishes, and other Italian favourites like ossobuco, branzino, and gambaroni alla scoglio, which is jumbo shrimps and garlic, so lots to choose from. Looks really good, and loads of sides as well. This is the bread selection, all different varieties, it's lovely, and in a minute they bring the olive oil trolley, which is all different olive oils, isn't it?
So many varieties, isn't there, of olive oil, so you'll see that.
Explain what we have here in the trolley. Yeah. So I start with the aroma one. So this olive oil is aromatic olive oil. So this one is aroma with eggplant.
So we've had a lovely pre-start of the breads and the local olive oils, and now our starter or appetizer has arrived, and it's the giant prawns, lovely, with a relish, like a Bloody Mary relish underneath. So
it's lovely, doesn't it?
Spicy. Yeah, fabulous.
So, second course, French onion soup, which looks delicious. Look at that. God. Low fat option. And so we've all ordered that, and Christina's got just a salad, a simple salad with some olive oil. Lovely. It's really tasty. Really enjoying tonight. Yum. So, this looks absolutely lovely. So we've got a ribeye steak. That's really cooked well. That looks gorgeous. We've got mushrooms, vegetables, and some fries. Christina's ordered the lobster risotto, which looks delicious. And Joan has ordered the Dover sole, which the gentleman's just prepared. Gorgeous. Fantastic. What a lovely meal. Got the desserts. This is selection. There's creme brulee, there's like a chocolate fondant, a sorbet, a tiramisu, and something else there. So, yum. I don't really need it because I've eaten too much anyway, but anyway, we'll try it. I know Joan's looking forward to it. Fantastic, thank you. Thank you. Nice cruise.
So that was pretty simple. We had about a 20-minute walk from the dock to the car hire office, and here's our little beauty that we've got for the day. So
here we go. I've got to drive in France now. Well, I drive in Spain, so it can't be any different.
No. So voila, we have arrived. Parked the car. They've got ample parking just outside, and then they're going to bus us in. But look at that. What a view.
So good morning, everybody. We are in Falmouth in the United Kingdom.
In Cornwall.
Cornwall,
lovely.
which we've never been to Cornwall. We've been to Devon, but we've never been to Cornwall.
I think when I was about 3 years old, I did come here. But
And you can probably
yeah.
remember that as well. Got a very amazing memory.
It's lovely. We had a lovely welcome, didn't we, from the portside
Ladies.
tourist information, but they were lovely,
really good.
nice.
There's various trips here. You can go to St Michael's Mount. You can go to, what was the other place?
Land's End.
There's a few trips that you can do. But we decided we're just going to potter around the town
So pretty.
and absorb the Englishness of it all, which we love. Well, good morning from a very sunny Ireland. We're actually today in a place called Cobh, but everybody says it's Cobh, but we just googled online and they say it's called, the pronunciation is Cobh. So anyway, I'm sure they'll tell us when we go ashore. So it's pouring with rain, but we're British, so we're going to brave the weather, get our umbrellas out. And this was the last port of call for the ill-fated Titanic that sank in 1912. And they've got a museum here with artifacts from the Titanic, which we find fascinating. So we're going to go and check that out. So I've just booked tickets online, and 11:30 we're going to go and look at that. So good morning. Say hello to Christina.
Good morning, everybody. It's cool.
So yeah, here we go. Let's go and get wet. So we've got off the ship and the rain stopped. Well, they do say the sun shines on the righteous.
It's not really cold. It's a bit blustery. But
Blustery. So we're just going to now go to the Titanic Museum. But I mean, where the ship docks, it's just 200 metres to the centre of the town, so that's great. But if you wanted to go to Cork, they do trips from the ship, and also there's a railway station right here, so I guess there's a regular train into Cork from here, or a bus. But we're just going to do Cobh today.
And we've got to have a pint
Not
of Guinness
Cobh,
as
Cobh.
well.
I'm going to have a pint.
I've googled the best pub in Cobh, and it's Kelly's Bar, I believe.
Oh,
so.
well, how original. Right, we're going to head there.
We're coming, it's the final day. We always leave this moment to the last minute because
we're eating
if not,
too
we'd
much.
come every day. So we're going to do the traditional afternoon tea in the Horizons Lounge at the front of the ship. You hear the string quartet playing.
Lovely, isn't it?
Lovely, isn't it?
Where should we
Should we sit on the window seat?
Oh, lovely.
For sweet, beer apple tart, chocolate with apricot inside. For the sweet, apple, chocolate passion fruit and peanut butter financier. For sandwich, I have got cheese, salmon, and chicken.
Okay, and some cookies at the bottom there. Oh gosh, I don't know what to have. What would you fancy, Christina?
I'll just have a little sip.
So, they brought a trolley round with selection of pastries and sandwiches. just shown you, and they've got tea, but it's not leaf tea, it's just in the little tea bags, so it's quite nice. And so they did have scones, so we've got a scone with clotted cream. Well, that doesn't look like clotted cream, that's fresh cream and jam. So yeah, it's nice, but I've had better. So that's the end of our cruise. Been a bit of a mixed bag, I'll be honest with you.
You probably get that vibe from throughout our video.
The cruise is advertised as the finest cuisine at sea, but unfortunately, no, that isn't the case. Or we don't think so, unless it's just this ship, because we've heard other people saying, oh, it's excellent on the other ships, but don't know.
And we have heard through the grapevine that the chef has been taken off. There was some sort of situation where he's been taken, and we've got a temporary chef. So again, that could all be contributing to this. So,
but definitely not the finest cuisine at sea, without a doubt. But the public areas are lovely.
The itinerary has been fantastic, and we've had some wonderful moments, seen some amazing sights. So
generally
overall,
good.
we've had a lovely time.
Generally good service, but a bit patchy in places as well.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, please subscribe to our channel. Click the subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram or Facebook, because we always post our ports and reels and things on there.
And give us a thumbs up. It always means
definitely
so much.
A thumbs up. So thanks for watching. See you again.
Thank
Bye.
you.